It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Good evening everyone. Welcome to my PyTech YouTube channel. So this is my fourth video in this playlist. Today's topic is typecasting. So what's the typecasting? We can convert one type values to another types. This is the conversion is called a typecasting or type correction. So suppose there are five, if you consider the five data types: integer, float, complex, bool, strs. So how to convert the value from float to integer and integer to float, or similar way this means in the string to integer conversion. So how to convert this number? So in this video we'll discuss. So first is the integer. So how to convert the numbers into integer form? So suppose take one example. Already we know the floating data types also. So this is 1 minute typ type. So this is the floating numbers. So if you convert this number into the integer form, so how to do this? So you can convert this number and store into one variables b. If you print these variables, I mean this value of these variables, if you print b, so you will get this is integer form. So if you want to check the type of a, so right now this is type of. So if you want to check the type of this variables, so this is integer. So floating number is converted into integer form. Similar way, if you want to convert the boolean form, also it is possible in Python. So if you convert the boolean form, already you know that true and false. So if you convert this boolean form into the integer, so first of all I have to check this is boolean value or not, then I will convert. So store the b and type of b equals to bool. This is boolean. So now we will convert the boolean to integer. So how to do this? So in this case, so how to do? So type conversion. So say I have stored the value int and b. If you print the c value, so you will get 1 because this is true. So this is the integer, so you will get only 1. If you want to check the type of c, so this is integers. Similar way, if you convert the string to integer form, so how to do this? So if you store one string into variable 1, and if you convert this string into, first of all, if you check the type, this is str, so I mean this is string. So now we'll convert the string to integer. So how to do this? So now this is the string. So if you convert this string into the integer form, so you will get error. Yes, because this is the already string form. So if you convert this string form into integer, so you will getting error. But if you consider 1 digits string, it is already string, so you can convert this string. Suppose type typ type is a, this is str. Right now this is str forms. So if you convert this integer form, I mean 10, so how to do this? Integer a, so it is working fine. So if you test it is convert or not. Suppose if you store this value in as variables, and then if you testing the type, it is integer. So similar way, if you want to convert the floating value, so it is also possible. Already you check. If you want to check one string, suppose this type of string, and this is the type is the already string, or already you know. If you convert this string into the integer, so you'll get some error, because this is, if you convert this integers form, because this is not convert, because 10.2, this is the floating number. If you convert this, so you'll getting error. So similar way we can check for another value for this floating. This is the integer parts we already covered, how to convert the another string to another data type to integer. So now we'll convert the floating point into floating points. Suppose if you take one example, integer. Suppose if you take a equals to 10. So if you check the type of this variable a, so this is the integer form. So how to convert the floating point numbers? So suppose if you convert floating point, so how to convert float, float, and then type a. So now you can check 10.0 will be there. So 10.0 is my output. So now you check the type. So this is the floating. Similar way, if you convert the boolean numbers, boolean value in the floating, how to convert the floating point numbers. So suppose if you take one example, a equals to true. So this is the boolean. So if you check the type of a, this is boolean. So now you want to convert the boolean form into the floating point number. So how to do this? So convert. So how to do this? So float a. So this is 1.0. So it is already converted in the floating point number. If you want to check, suppose this is floating point number or not, so check type b. So this is already converted in floating point numbers. So similar way, if you convert the string to integer, string to float point numbers. So if you convert this type of string into the floating point number, but you will get some error. Suppose float float is, so you get some error because it is not convertible from. So if you want to convert the one values, suppose this, so it will be, so if you take this example, so it will be converted easily, because this is already know that 10 is a digit. So because this is under one semicolon, so it is the string format right now. So if you convert this the string, so how to do this? I mean string to floating point number. So this 10.0, so it worked fine. So that's the floating point already in. So next is the complex number. How to convert the all data types to complex number types. So suppose if you take 10 equals to a equals to 10, if you convert this data type into the complex format, so how to do this? Complex a. So it is the converted into the complex form, complex data type. So 10 is the real number, and this part is the real parts, and after the plus signs, so this is the imaginary parts. So already it is transferred, so it is working fine. So similar way, if you want to check this is the converts the boolean value into the complex number, so you can do also. So suppose a equals to true, and it is the convert the complex number. So how to do? So this is the conversions, the boolean value to complex numbers. So similar way we can convert also the string form, string data type, complex 10. So it is working fine. But if you convert one string, normal string, I mean suppose this type of string 10, so it is, you will get some error because it is the, so this is not convertible in this complex complex data type. So already complex data types conversions are already covered. So now this four numbers is the boolean. How to convert the boolean value? Bool 0 or bool 1. Bool 1 means true. This is true, so you'll get true. If you convert bool 0, so already you know 0 means in boolean form this is false. So except the false, except the blank and 0, except the 0 and blank, so all value are true in this boolean form. So suppose if you check, this is, if you pass on string and convert, so this is true. If you pass the blank value, so it will get false. So except 0 and blank, all value are true in boolean. So next is the conversions of string. How to convert the one integer number or any complex number into the string format? So str10. So it is convert the integer to string format. Same way, similar way, if you convert the one floating point number into the string formats, it will work fine. This. And if you also the converts the boolean value tr true, so it is converted. So another thing is the fundamental data types and the immutable versus the immutable. So there is the fundamental data types versus the immutable. So all fundamental data types are the immutables. Therefore, the once we created one object, we can't perform say any changes in the objects. If we are trying to change when that's with those change, new objects will be created. This non-changeable the behaviors is the called immutable. So suppose if you convert one example, take one example, so we'll discuss in latest video. Suppose if you check 1 equals to 10 and b equals to 10 also, so you can check also a is b, so you'll get true. Okay, if you want to check the id, the address of this value, so this is the id number. Okay, so similarly we next another two data types are there in conversions. This is the byte, and this another is the byte array. So if you convert the bytes number, so how to convert the bytes numbers? So suppose if you take one example, a equals to 1 2 3 and 4, and if you the type, if you check the type, I mean b, if you convert that byte a, and next if you check the type of b, the byte is not defined. Bytes, not bytes. So this is the byte. So similar way, if you print the list and check the every index values, so similar way if you check the every index types, this is the integers, but this is the converted into bytes from, okay, in the stored in the b. So if you type this is bytes, but every index value will be integer. So check the type. So this is the integer. Every index value will be the integer form in this case. And if you print the index 3, so it is out of range, you will get some error. So now we can convert this number, the byte array. So if you store same variables, if you copy this parts and the converts this means list so in byte array. So how to do this? So if you b and byt byte array byte array if you convert the a and type, if you check the type of this array I mean b, it is byte array. And if you print the every element in this array, suppose index number 0 position, so if you check the type of this so this is integers, so every index value will be integer. Okay, and if you print only b value overall b value, so it is the byte array. So and another data types are already there in so another 2 to 3 important data types are already there. So we'll discuss about this list, dictionary, set, tuple in our upcoming video. So today we discuss about the all data types in Python. So next I mean the data types and also the typecasting. Already I will cover the data types and also the typecasting. So next video we'll discuss about the list and tuples and sets also. So that's about from my side today. So please everyone subscribe my YouTube channel and please share the video and also the please click on this bell icon to get the upcoming videos notifications. Thanks everyone.